What up? What it do? What's good? What's down with it, Chop It Up family? It's your boy, your host, your favorite unk, Kai the Great, aka Cobra Kai. And welcome back to another episode of the Nola Chop Podcast, where we chop it up about our beloved New Orleans Saints and them New Orleans Pelicans. You know what I mean? So we are back once again in the Chop Shop family. So y'all know what it is. Without further ado, let's chop it up. And today's episode is brought to you by Derek Carr retiring. Breaking news, family. It broke over the weekend. Derek Carr announced his retirement from the NFL. Now, when the news broke, family, I was at work. It's like I had got the alert on my phone. I had to look at it twice. And I was like, my reaction. Let me give y'all my initial reaction when I got the news. So y'all gotta excuse my language when I say this, but when I got the news that Derek Carr retiring, my reaction was like, "What the motherfuck?" I said it just like that, like, "What the motherfuck?" It's again, family. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? But that was my reaction. I really didn't see this coming at all. You know what I'm saying? It just came out the blue. You know what I'm saying? I figured. Now I really believe that Derek Carr was gonna get cut after June 1st. I really believe that because the Saints didn't have faith in Derek Carr from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Kellen Moore didn't have no kind of communication with Derek Carr since he became the head coach. You know what I'm saying? So he was up out of here anyway. You know what I'm saying? But my dog OGJP was down with it, bro. Always in the chat, always my day 1 supporter. You know what I'm saying? AKA my co-host. You know what I'm saying? But good to see you in the chat, OGJP. But yeah, family, it's crazy how it happened. But when the news broke, I know Saints fans all over was second lining. Some was twerking, you know what I'm saying? Some was just jumping for joy, saying hallelujah and all that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, family, Derek Carr up out of here, you know what I'm saying? But with him retiring though, it just made me think. I had to really process his retirement. It makes me think that his shoulder was really in bad shape, and it is. You know what I'm saying? Because dude got a torn labrum. His rotator cuff is all jacked up. You know what I'm saying? He got some nerve damage to that shoulder, so I could see why he retiring. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he finished his Saints career with a 14-13 record. You know what I'm saying? But still, we still didn't make no playoffs or win a division and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is with Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? Get your shoulder right and enjoy your retirement. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? So good riddance with that. Let me go to the chat real quick. What my dog OG talking about? First, I got it was on Locked On Saints with while Ross Jackson doing a rookie minicamp talking, and someone said Carr retiring, and the rest was history. Yeah, OG, it's crazy, man. Like how that really happened. I'm still trying to process this. To be honest, I'm still celebrating. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's still kind of I'm still shocked over it, but we could officially move on from Derek Carr now. You know what I'm saying? We can move on with Spencer Rattler or Tyler Shuck as our quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But I got an article pulled up right now. It's on Saints Wire. It's coming from Nick Underhill. This is from when the news broke. The article from Saturday when Derek Carr retired. But hold on. All right, New Orleans football. Nick Underhill first reported that New Orleans Saints quarterback Derek Carr is retiring from the NFL in the wake of his injured throwing shoulder, which was confirmed by an announcement from the team. Underhill adds that Carr. Hold on, got this ad popping up. Underhill adds that Carr explored all options to return to the field, including another surgery on the same arm he's had work done on before, but he's hanging up his cleats. So expert the Saints to formally process Carr's retirement after June 1st when they can maximize the salary cap benefits. But either way, they'll get cap relief, which is a huge plus. CARR signed a 4-year, $150 million contract with the Saints in 2023, but ultimately played just 2 seasons in New Orleans before calling it a career. This isn't the way anyone thought it would play out, but it does allow CARR and the Saints to go their separate ways. Rookie second round pick Tyler Shuck is in the driver's seat to start when the season kicks off in September. Yeah, Tyler Shuck, it's gonna be either Tyler Shuck or Spencer Rattler. You know what I'm saying? I'm anxious to see that battle at training camp in July. I think that's when training camp is, you know what I'm saying? But let me go back to the chat. What you say, OG? And after that, everyone went live from Chris of Boo Crew Media to James Scametta to Big Q to Dolph, TJ Jones, T Dirty, No Cap, Molly G. It was a sad experience. Man, OG, I wanted to go live too, but brother was at work. I was trying to see if I can make up some kind of excuse to leave work early so I could get to the house and jump on here live too. You know what I'm saying? Talk about Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, a brother had to finish the shift. You know what I'm saying? So, but I made a little report on my lunch break about Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I had checked out everybody Saturday, man. Everybody was reporting it. Everybody was celebrating. I know people still second lining that Derek Carr is gone. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just a beautiful feeling in New Orleans, man. What can I say? We could officially move on. You know what I'm saying? So, the Dennis Allen, Derek Carr era is officially over, and we could officially move on with that. So, but I had another article I want to pull up real quick. I had found this morning. Give me 1 second. I saw it earlier. Uh, 1 second, family. I just had it pulled up, man. Where is that? I probably overlooked it. Give me a second. Oh, I got it. I got it. All right, it's about the Saints Saints salary cap. So, Saints salary cap space update after Derek Carr retirement announcement. Uh, Derek Carr announced his retirement on Saturday, and while we know his departure will help the New Orleans Saints in their never-ending battle with the salary cap, just how much help are they getting? We shouldn't expect much to change this year, which is fine. The Saints are estimated to be under the salary cap by more than 27 million right now. When the Saints process retirements for Carr and former All-Pro right tackle Ryan Ramczyk on June 2nd, they'll get a combined $2.51 million back. Those contracts will be replaced by a pair of $960,000 deals, moving up into the team's top 51 salary cap hits. So the net change will be about 590,000 in savings. The this ad, give me a second, fam. The ad keep popping up. The big change comes next year. Carr and the Saints essentially agreed to undo the Saints undo the contract restructure they used earlier this season. Carr is giving up $30 million from that restructure, which the Saints won't see until 2026. Not that they need it right now anyway. That will lower his 2026 salary cap hit, called dead money when paid for players not on the team, from $69,207,000 to about $39,207,000. That is substantial, but what difference does that truly make? Let's break it down further. The experts at Over the Cap estimate the salary cap to jump again in 2026. This time up to 295,500,000. Right now, OTC, Tribal Chief. OTC has the Saints with 338,289,340 in commitments on next year's books. So that puts them in the red by more than 42.7 million. Once CARR retirement is processed, they'll be in the red by just about 12.7 million. That's it. Well, almost. They aren't out the woods just yet. Just remember, wait. Remember their dead money we just talked about. The Saints are going to have more of it account for players whose contracts void in the spring of 2026, and the list includes some pretty big names. Cameron Jordan, 18 mil. Demario Davis, 14 mil. Taysom Hill, 9 mil. Tyrann Mathieu, 9 mil. Kalen Saunders, Foster Moreau, JT Gray, Rashid Shaheed, 6 mil. Damn. Of course, the Saints can cover that dead money and kick the can down the road with extensions, which they did this offseason with Chase Young and Jawan Johnson. Some of those players like Rashid Shaheed look like obvious extension candidates. Others don't. If others don't, if this is the last ride for Jordan, Davis, and Matthew, that's another $42.26 million being paid for guys who aren't on the squad, on top of the $39.2 million for CARR and another 11.98 million for Ramchick. That's money not being spent to improve the team. So the Saints can't work around it for uh hold on, I'm sorry, family. That's money not being spent to improve the team. So the Saints can't work around it. But they've been working around it for years now. At some point, you like to enjoy the same level playing field as everyone else. That's a long ass article. There's one other factor to consider. Right now, the Saints are tied with the Arizona Cardinals for the third most players under contract in 2026, with 47 of them. That does include CARR, Ramchick, and all those players on expiring deals we just mentioned. But even if all of them depart over the next 10 months, the team still ranks in the top half of the league. That matters being in a position where you can bring guys back to the same system and develop them rather than turn over the entire roster and desperately sign rookie free agents just to fill the squad. That matters. Depending on how they play their cards over the summer and into the regular season, the Saints could have enough unspent cap space left to roll over into 2026 and cover that last 12 million and then some. Maybe. If Mickey Loomis wants to max out the credit cards again in 2026 and go get some high-end free agents, he'll have the resources to do that if he wants to keep steadily rebuilding their roster. He will have a cushion of cap space to fall back on. For years, it's been argued about whether the Saints were in cap hell or what that even looked like. At this point, we can say they were, and now they're clawing their way back out. Like him or not, Derek Carr gave them a hand in getting out of that hole the Saints dug for themselves. Yeah, I could salute Derek Carr on that. You know what I'm saying? He gave $30 million back to the team, but they letting him keep his signing bonus, which is 10 million. So I mean, I could salute him on that. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't the answer whatsoever. He didn't fit the team, but giving that money back, that was big. You know what I'm saying? So, but Derek Carr, you know what I'm saying? Really not much to say, but enjoy your retirement and good luck on your future endeavors, whatever that may be, and get your shoulder right. So that's all I can say about that. So, but moving on, family. The rookie minicamp, was Friday. You know what I'm saying? I see players really was showing up and showing out at minicamp. I really didn't get a chance to see much highlights. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish the rookie minicamp was open to the public. You know what I'm saying? But I heard a lot of good things coming from minicamp, like from Ross Jackson, from Locked On Saints. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Ross Jackson, Ross the Boss Jackson. But I heard Tyler Shuck really showed out. He looked pretty good. You know what I'm saying? juggling with his teammates and the rookies. You know what I'm saying? But the most impressive person I heard was doing their thing out there was Kelvin Banks. Kelvin Banks Jr., our first round pick. I heard that man was really balling out. You know what I'm saying? Showing off his talents. So that man gonna be a force on this team. You know what I'm saying? So that was, like I said, a few weeks ago, that was a necessary pick, not a sexy pick, but a necessary pick. So great, he gonna be great on that line. I think I heard he supposed to be playing left tackle. You know what I'm saying? But other guys, I really didn't get too much action from other guys. But I heard our cornerback Quincy Riley. I heard he got some reps in, but he also dealing with a little injury that he suffered in college. I mean, he had surgery on it, but he just didn't really participate in minicamp. But he did some drills and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But oh yeah, hold on, family. The 6 out of the 9 draft picks have signed a rookie deals the other day. I want to list the names real quick who signed. Cause I had made a post about that. Give me 1 second. All right. Kelvin Banks, he signed his deal. Danny Stutzman, Quincy Riley, Devin Neal, Moliki Mataval, and Fadil Diggs. They all signed their contracts the other day. So now we waiting on Tyler Shuck. He's supposed to be signing soon. And give me 1 second. Tyler Shuck, Vernon Broughton, and Jonas Sanka. We need those 3 to sign. So that deal, they gonna probably get them deals done soon. So there's no rush in that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's rookie minicamp, family. I ain't really get too much action. I just heard a word on the street. You know what I'm saying, about what went down. With our rookies. So I'm hoping all of them can make an impact on this team. But I really love this draft class of ours. You know what I'm saying? I really think all these guys gonna make an impact. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this is a slow process and a slow rebuild that we're on right now. So I really don't expect us to make that much noise this upcoming season, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we still developing and we rebuilding right now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's what it is, man. That's the business, nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying, family? But other news I want to bring up. Um, we still, since the Saints got more money to spend, you know what I'm saying? We still can target some free agents that's out there. You know what I'm saying? So I had made a list real quick of guys I believe that the Saints can target, like position wise. Like we need we need another wide receiver on this team, family. I was looking at the list last night. There's not too many big guys that's out there, like big body guys that's out there. You know what I'm saying? I was just looking. I'm looking at guys. I'm looking at highlights and what they did last year for their teams. You know what I'm saying? The numbers. So I had ran across some. Hold on. Which COG? As long as it's not Aaron Rodgers. Oh, arrogant Rodgers. I agree with you, brother. For real. So no Aaron Rodgers over here. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers, he washed now. You know what I'm saying? Hate to say it, but he washed now. I mean, he was a bad man at once, but now he ain't bad no more. You know what I'm saying? So sorry to see, but uh, anyways, the free agent targets that I got listed here. I went with wide receiver first. Of course, the obvious name out there is Keenan Allen. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'2". I don't know why I thought this man was like 6'4". You know what I'm saying? He's 6'2". And the numbers, he had some pretty impressive numbers with the Chicago Bears last season. He went with 70 catches, 744 yards, and he had 7 touchdowns. So, excuse me. Excuse me again. But yeah, I wouldn't mind Keenan Allen on this team. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he could bring a veteran presence, but I mean, dude is 33 years old. You know what I'm saying? But I still think he got some value to him. He could bring a veteran presence on this team, and he could bring some kind of mentorship to our receivers. You know what I'm saying? And with all that, he could still bring an impact to the team as well. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. But the next guy I got up here on is Amari Cooper. I know there's a lot of mixed reactions about Amari Cooper. Some say, I mean, he's decent and all. Some people say he's washed up too. So, but anyway, I don't know why I thought he was tall too. He only 6'1". I thought he was like at least 6'3", 6'4". But he's 6'1". He started his season with Cleveland before he got traded to Buffalo. But his numbers in Cleveland, he had went for 24 catches, 250 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now, as he got traded to Buffalo, he had finished the season with 20 catches, 297 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So all in all, he finished with 44 catches. So, I mean, if we do go that route, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at all if we do sign him, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. It all depends on the right fit. You know what I'm saying? Who will be the right fit in our wide receiver room? So, but another guy I got listed too up here is Gabe Davis. I mean, he went with Jacksonville. He finished with 20 catches, 239 yards, and 2 touchdowns. A down year for Gabe Davis. You know what I'm saying, in Jacksonville. But I can say I do like Gabe Davis a lot, especially his time he had with the Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really like him a lot, and I mean, if we do go that route and get him, I won't be mad at all. I say I either take him or Keenan Allen. I wouldn't mind Amari Cooper. He'd be my last option. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Gabe Davis might be a good fit. You know what I'm saying, family? But other positions I had really looked at was offensive line. You know what I'm saying? I mean, most of the guys that I saw on the list was pretty up there in age. You know what I'm saying? So it's not too much we can go after. But I just picked one guy that got more experience. You know what I'm saying, family? But I was looking at Shaq Mason. You know what I'm saying? Shaq Mason had a decent year with Houston. I wouldn't mind him on this team. You know what I'm saying? He had a decent year with the Texans. And if we do go that route, getting to him, you know what I'm saying, he'll give us much more depth at the O line position, maybe at guard, left guard, right guard. It really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on, like I said, it all comes back like depends on the right fit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just I just want us to beef up our O line. You know what I'm saying? Because we do need more depth at the position. Even though I think the offensive line is in better shape right now. I think they're gonna ball out too. I think they're gonna be one of the best offensive lines in the league coming up this season. So, and another position I was looking at was defensive line. Now, defensive line at wide receiver, that's like the glaring needs that I see on this team that we really need to address. You know what I'm saying? Because defensive line, that position really keep me up, man. That's a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? We really need to beef up that defensive line ASAP. We need multiple pieces on that line. You know what I'm saying? But I was looking at William Golston. You know what I'm saying? He had a pretty decent year with the Bucks last year. I mean, not so much. Let me see, not so much. He only had one sack last year. I'm not sure how many tackles he had, but like I said, but he's a vet in this league and a veteran leader, and he could bring a presence. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if the Saints do sign him, but it all depends, man. Like I said, it always come back to the right fit. If the Saints can, if they bring them in, they bring them in. Cool. If they don't, that's cool too. But the Saints really need to address that you know what I'm saying, position, because we really need to fix that position ASAP. But if they don't have nobody on the street that they like, that means we really gotta find a person that's on our squad, you know what I'm saying, or one of these undrafted free agents that we grab, you know what I'm saying, that can fill that spot, you know what I'm saying, fill that role, you know what I'm saying, because we really, that position there, that really aggravates me, especially how last year, how all these teams was just running all over them. You know what I'm saying? We gave us so many yards in the run game, which was terrible, awful. It's like I ain't see that in so long because we had a dominant defensive line for many years, and the way they just folded up and collapsed this past year was what's the word I'm looking for? It was just horrible. You know what I'm saying? Just horrible, horrible to watch. Gave me a headache every game watching it. You know what I'm saying? So that position we really need to beef up ASAP. We need a couple pieces, you know what I'm saying, that they need to really look at. If it's not on the streets, they better find it in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, but they could probably grab more pieces in the draft next year. You know what I'm saying? They really need to really look at that. You know what I'm saying? But the last position that that I was looking at was cornerback. I mean, I like our cornerback room now because we in better shape too right now. But I still just look for us to just get more depth at the position. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm looking at. But another guy that's out there, his name been mentioned so many times on every Saints channel, Saints podcast out there. Asante Samuel. Asante Samuel's still out there. I don't know why this man is still out there. This man got so much talent. I mean, the man had 33 tackles with the Chargers and 2 interceptions. I mean, he will give us much, much more needed depth at the position. You know what I'm saying, family? So, but that's all I'm really looking at is more position at that spot. You know what I'm saying, family? But oh, look who's in the building, my dog, Philly. What's down, Philly, man? Oh, first time in the chat. Good to see you, brother. You know what I'm saying? And salute to your Eagles, bro. Congrats to the Eagles winning that Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to you. But yeah, family, man. If we can go grab Asante Samuel, you know what I'm saying? That'll be huge. You know what I'm saying, family? But it is what it is with that. But I just hope the Saints get it right uh, this all season and going to the season. You know what I'm saying? I hope Kellen Moore really come out and be that coach. I want to see him go beast mode on that sidelines for our family. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kellen Moore a decent guy, though. I just want to see him turn into a beast on that sidelines. You know what I'm saying? Like how Sean Payton was. You know what I'm saying? But but we'll see. We'll see. I know I got more news and notes, fam. I'm trying to look it up real quick. Give me 1 second. One second. Uh, well, yeah, that does it on the Saints side. You know what I'm saying? But what else I got for you? Yeah, I talked about Derek Carr and the salary cap relief. Oh, the NBA draft lottery, family. That's tonight. You know what I'm saying? So the Pelicans have a 12.5% chance to land the number one pick tonight. So we gonna see what's bound to happen. And also, Zion Williamson will be representing the Saints tonight in the NBA draft lottery. So hopefully that gives us a little bit of luck. You know what I'm saying, family? But the Pels finished with a 21-61 record, which was the fourth worst record in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So, but they got a chance to get that number one pick. I mean, this gonna be either 1 through 4. You know what I'm saying? Get if we could get either one of those picks between 1 and 4, I'm good either way. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if we do get the number one pick, we getting Cooper Flag. That's for damn sure. You know what I'm saying? But if it's down to 2, 3, or 4, I mean, there's Ace Bailey out there and Dylan Harper and you know what I'm saying? What? one of these guys we gonna have on this team. It's gonna be either Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey, or Dylan Harper. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's about it on that, family. But on Pelican content. But that's all the news. That's all the news and notes I had on the Saints and Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? But oh, one more thing, family. Look, your boy is about to hit 50 subscribers. I just need one more subscriber to get me over the hump. You know what I'm saying? But I want to salute my dog OGJP, Jerry G. You know what I'm saying? Getting the word out. You know what I'm saying? Helping a brother out with that. I salute you, OG. I want to salute uh brother Hoodie Jew. You know what I'm saying? Hoodie Jew getting the word out too. You know what I'm saying? Of the Hoodie Jew podcast. If y'all don't know about Hoodie, make sure y'all subscribe to Hoodie Jew. You know what I'm saying? But man, I appreciate both of y'all getting the word out, helping your boy out, man. And for that, I'm forever indebted to y'all, brothers. You know what I'm saying? With that, I salute y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, a brother is still new out here on these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this a couple months. You know what I'm saying? This channel is slowly growing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm here though. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going nowhere. And I hope one day that I'll be on the same level as all these other channels like TJ Jones, State of the Saints podcast. He doing a great job over there. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Big Q, the sports coma. You know what I'm saying? And also doing the Pelican post game report too with Big Q and the guys, DC Marley and Queen Lex. You know what I'm saying? And also Brother Dolph, keeping it real, Who That Sports. Come on in. Come on in, Brother Dolph. You know what I'm saying? But I just mentioned Brother Hoodie Jude. You know what I'm saying? His podcast. Uh, that's so many Saints channels and podcasts out there, man. It's like it's hard to keep up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, they ain't been on. These cats ain't been on in months, in a good minute. But I know life is lifing. But shout out to the Nola Bros. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Legend, to my dog Rue Raw, Teddy Bruschi, aka Teddy Bruschi, and shout out to Insider L, aka L Boogie, and my dog Crookums, man, aka King Crook. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully one of these days down the line, I could collab with some of these Saints channels and podcasts. But you know, I'm still trying to get there, family. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm doing a decent job so far. You know what I'm saying? But what you say, OG? Salute to you, OG, man. I appreciate you, man. My day one supporter. You know what I'm saying? But once I hit 50, family, man, man, we here. But once I hit 50, the next goal is to get to 100 subscribers, and I want to see. I'm gonna set a goal for myself. I want to get to 100 subscribers before week one of the NFL season. So I got a couple months to make that happen. So once again, I want y'all to get the word out. You know what I'm saying? Once again, keep getting the word out, family. You know what I'm saying? We here. But if I get to 100 subscribers, I think week one is when? September 7th? I think. So that's actually my birthday weekend, really. You know what I'm saying? Well, my birthday falls on a Monday this year. So brother getting old, brother be 41 this year. You know what I'm saying? 41. I'm a young old head, what can I say? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, family, that about does it on the show today. You know, I gotta play my outro music real quick. Give me 1 second. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in here. You know what I'm saying? Chopping up with your boy. As always, my dog OGJP. What you say, OG? You're not by yourself? You're not by yourself. I'll be 41 on June 14th. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta celebrate, OG. For real, for real. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in here. Chopping up with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, look, family. I'll be on vacation next week, so I'm not sure if I'll be in the building next week. But if not, I'll see y'all the following week. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to do another show for y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? I got so much stuff going on. next week on my vacation, but we'll see. We'll see. But I'm gonna try to give y'all another show. Oh, and also I forgot, fam. I forgot to mention. The NFL schedule drops on Wednesday, so I might have to do another live show. Either I might have to do one later on this week so we go over the schedule. If not, I might have to try to do it next Monday. If not next Monday, it'll be the following week. But yeah, I'm a see, fam. It depends on scheduling. You know what I'm saying? If I can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? What you say, Philly? Y'all still young? Yeah, I mean, I don't feel young no more. You know what I'm saying? I really don't feel young. But I don't know. It's just life, though. What can I say? Give me 1 second, fam. I'm trying to find my outro music real quick. Mhm. If I don't be back next week, family, I'll be back the following week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I got y'all. But I will be dropping my little videos, little shorts, you know what I'm saying? If any more news break between the Saints and the Pelicans, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I should go live tonight for the NBA draft lottery. You know what I'm saying? That's something to think about. That's something to think about. I know I got some errands to go do real quick, but I'm gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If I don't go live at all tonight, I'll probably drop a little short, a little video, you know what I'm saying, and let y'all know my thoughts and on what the Pels where they gonna pick at and what selection they gonna get. You know what I'm saying? What players I think they should target. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see about that. We gonna see. But once again, I appreciate y'all coming in the chat. My dog OGJP, my dog Philly. You know what I'm saying? First time in the chat. Hope to see you in the chat more and more in the upcoming episodes I'm gonna have. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna check y'all out on other Saints channels. You know what I'm saying? As always. You know what I'm saying? But that's it, family. That's it. That's all we got. That ain't no more. Time is tight. That's the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? So on y'all way out, make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And make sure you follow your boy on X, aka Twitter, Category84, as well as Instagram, Category84. You know what I'm saying? Also follow the Nola Child Podcast on Instagram as well. So, and make sure you tell your family, man. Tell your family, your neighbors, people you go to work with, church with. You know what I'm saying? People, you see random people with Saints gear covering their home. Make sure you tell them to come through and subscribe to the Know the Child podcast right here on YouTube. Because we here, family. We here and we ain't going nowhere. So I will chop it up with y'all next episode. Y'all stay up, be safe, be blessed. It's the chop. Who that? Flock up. Let's chop it up.